Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolina. If you are new here, welcome to this space. This is a space where I love talking about handbags and anything handbag related. So if you like this topic, consider subscribing to this channel. For today's video, I want to talk about the heart shape bag trend. Is it a trend? Is it not a trend? What are your thoughts? What are my thoughts? What inspired me to make this video was actually the heart shape handbag that is coming out soon. The Chanel handbag, the heart shape handbag that is coming out soon in spring summer 2022. So that is kind of like what made me want to talk about this topic. As you guys know, many brands actually have heart shape bags, so I'm going to discuss a few of the heart shape handbags that a few other luxury houses have done. And I will discuss with you guys my opinion. I'll share with you my opinions, what are my thoughts about those handbags. But I do want to start with Chanel. So as you know, this handbag is coming out pretty soon and it's actually getting a lot of noise. There's a lot of comments, like love comments or hate comments. Well, not hate comments, but people that do not like this trend. There's many people that say that actually they love the idea of the heart-shaped bag of Chanel, that they really want it, that it's a collector's item. And then there's another people that say like it's too childish, it's too, like, yeah, it's just not something that is going to be here to stay and it's going to lose its value. So Chanel is like, this is not the first time Chanel actually brings out a heart-shaped handbag. In fact, they have done a few different in the past. I'll insert a few pictures of the ones that I actually have seen online. And there's one particular one that I will put in right now, that's the one that is actually a really sought after piece, and it goes for crazy price in the resale market, and I believe it's from the 90s, so it's been for a while. So this is not a new trend for Chanel. Also, many as I mentioned earlier, many other brands have actually done heart-shaped handbags, and I'm gonna start with Prada. Prada actually released a few years ago, I don't know exactly when was it, that they released a heart-shaped handbag, the Audit, I think it's called, a heart-shaped handbag, which is beautiful. Like, it's beautiful. I think I saw it for the first time 2 years ago maybe, and it was already sold out. So like, and I have been in the resale market looking for that bag because I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful handbag. It's the way that it's molded, like the heart is such a beautiful heart. It's just beautiful. I believe it only came out in red and pink. Those are the only colors that I have seen. But I think it's a beautiful, outstanding handbag that I would love to have, to be quite honest. I think it's a beautiful handbag. Miu Miu, that it's the sister house of Prada, also came out with a heart-shaped handbag. It's also beautiful, but I think I prefer the Prada one for sure. Then there's a YSL that also has a few heart-shaped. Actually, YSL has, I think, about between 3, 4, 5 heart-shaped handbags that I've seen. And they're beautiful. Like, to be honest, I think they all are beautiful, but there's one specific as well that I really like. I will insert the pictures of a few of the ones that I have seen online for the YSL in heart shape. But there's one in particular that I really love, and I have been also looking in the resale market for this handbag that is, I think it's called the Love Box. But I have been looking specifically in the red patent leather with gold hardware, and every time I find it online, it's always with silver hardware, but I really wanted it with gold hardware. I think 4 months ago, I actually saw it on Fashion File, which is a resale market, a resale website. If you guys are not aware with Fashion File, but I'm pretty sure everyone is. They actually had a gold on gold, like the gold leather and the gold hardware, and it was beautiful and sold out right away. Well, at least I saw it, and I think the next day was sold, and it was beautiful. I thought it was bananas. So to be honest, if I actually see that handbag again, like, I would totally jump into it. And also the red patent leather of Saint Laurent, like the YSL handbag, I would love to have that handbag. Like, I think it's so beautiful. Like, for a date night, for a special occasion, for a wedding, I think it would be beautiful to have that little clutch, because it's kind of like a clutch. So I think it will be beautiful. While the Prada one that I want, the one that I would love to have from Prada, I think it's more for during the day, for like a kind of like brunch or lunch with friends or with your your significant other. So yeah, but the YSL one, it's beautiful. There's also houses like, well, I don't know if you're familiar with Dolce Gabbana. Dolce Gabbana, like, they have had always heart, like, themes items, like handbags. In fact, a few of them, like I think the Devotion collection, the clasp to close the handbag, I think it's a heart as well. But right now they actually have a heart-shaped handbag in rattan that is, it's green. I think they only have it in green, and I think there was another color, but I don't remember which color was it. But I know that green was beautiful. I will insert a picture as well. It's beautiful, like, and it's like, oh, like, it has all the components that I love in a handbag. It's a heart shape, like, just on a side note, like, I love everything heart shaped. Like, everything in my baking kitchen, like, everything is heart shaped. In my vanity, everything is heart shape. I love everything in heart shape. And in fact, my husband always makes fun of me of saying, like, oh, everything's heart shape. Everything's heart shape. So yes, so I actually love having everything. So having a handbag in heart shape, in rattan, that is kind of my favorite style of handbags. Like, summery bags are my favorite. And a handbag in general, like, it has everything. It has everything that I would love in a handbag, and it's beautiful, like, from this Dolce Gabbana one that I'm talking about. But it's so expensive, like, it's actually really up there, the price. So that wouldn't be one that I would buy a brand new. Like, if I see it in the resale market for a lower price, I would definitely jump into that one. But yeah, I think it's a new handbag, so but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. What other handbag? It's Celine. I'm not sure if you have seen the new handbags that Celine is coming up with, but actually Celine is coming out with a few heart-shaped handbags. In fact, they have one that is kind of like a kind of like a teddy bear, like a shearling material. It's so beautiful. Like, it has the heart and it has the handles, and the heart shape is in shearling. Then they have other two styles that are like that kind of the same as the shearling one, but without shearling, and a little bit smaller, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's one that is crossbody. The crossbody one from Celine, I think that's my favorite from all of them. I would love to see it in person. I think it's coming out this season, and it's beautiful. I think it's really chic. It's really, like, it's very classy chic. Like, I don't know, it's beautiful. The only thing is, like, it looks really small, so I'm not sure how much can you fit in that bag. Like, I do like mini bags, but I'm not sure exactly how much can you actually fit in those bags. But yeah, I'm actually curious to see that handbag in person. I would love to go and see and check it out. That's the one from Celine. I think it's great. Honestly, Celine, I have always seen Celine as a really classy, elegant house. And for them to bring the heart-shaped trend on, like, I thought it was really cool, to be honest. Like, really cool. Gucci is also coming out with a heart-shaped handbag for this season. In fact, they have two heart-shaped handbags, if I'm not wrong. They're different, but kind of like similar. They're really funky looking. It's not like a full-on heart-shaped handbag. Your traditional heart is different. It's kind of like, I don't know, like origami. Like, I don't know. It's really cool. It's really funky. I don't know if I would go out of my way to maybe buy one of those, but I would love to see them in person to see how they look in real life. Like, I would love to see those handbags. And I think they actually say, like, the LOVE, like LO on one side and then on the other side a VE for love. So I think that's actually pretty cool. Like, I think Gucci one are pretty, like, funky, cool, like, looking. Like, yeah, they are. And they're also in canvas, so is Celine, while the ones for Prada and YSL were leather ones. Another house that actually has gone, like, viral with this trend is actually Louis Vuitton. Like, they have come out with a few actually heart-shaped handbags. They came out first with I think it's a Wave collection or the new Wave something. I don't remember the name of the collection, but I will insert a picture of those ones, and they're beautiful. Like, beautiful handbag. The heart shape is perfect. I just don't. There's something about that handbag that I don't know if it's the waves, the way that the bag goes, that doesn't let me completely love it 100%, or like holds me back from that bag. And I don't know if it's also the logo that is maybe too big, too much in your face. It makes me like, it's beautiful to admire, and when I see it in people, I'm like, oh, such a beautiful bag. But I wouldn't go out of my way to go and look for that handbag. The other handbag, a heart-shaped handbag that Louis Vuitton came out with, is the one from the Game On collection. I think that was last year actually that they came out with that a handbag, or 2 years ago. I don't remember, but it was a beautiful handbag, beautiful shape with the canvas, and actually like in the heart shape, it was a canvas, and in the canvas there was like a little heart in red. Beautiful, beautiful handbag, and I honestly like was so close on calling my ASA saying like I need that handbag. The only thing that held me back was the actual strap. I did not like the strap of the heart-shaped handbag from Louis Vuitton. I thought it was too, I don't know, it was not the strap that I would like to wear it with. I feel like the heart shape is more like a sweet handbag. I feel like this one was like, the strap was like too, I don't know, it was too plain for it. I think it could have been better too, in my opinion. But honestly, the heart shape, like the actual heart shape, and oof, it was beautiful. Then Louis Vuitton re-released that same handbag, and with written down like Louis Vuitton, and with the actual black leather instead of the bachera. And then they also came out with a few in leather. Like I will insert pictures of those ones as well. The leather one, the full-on leather one, the pink one, I thought it was beautiful. That is one that really caught my attention. But when I actually found my essay, it was completely sold out in Canada, so I was not able to see it. Actually, no, that's not the one that I did phone my essay about the first one, the Game On collection, and that was when it was sold out. The other one, I believe it was not released in Canada. I think that's what she told me, that one was not released in Canada. Where am I? Yeah, I think that's what she told me. But yeah, the actual pink one in leather was beautiful. Like that one is one that I'm still like looking at it. I'm not checking the resale market yet for it because the prices are insane for that handbag. While the Prada one, well, I haven't even been able to see, not even one in the resale market of the Prada one, and the YSL one, I haven't found the right combination. Like I haven't found one with red and a gold. But actually now I'm keeping my eyes open for the gold on gold because I did like that one too. Let's see, maybe one day I will get it. Maybe I'm not in a rush. It's not something that I need to have right now, but if I find it, I will for sure get those two that I already mentioned. Which other house? Well, there's also Bulgari. Bulgari also has a heart-shaped handbag. Not my particular favorite, to be honest. Nothing against it, just I wouldn't go out of my way to get that. Yeah, no. I do like Bulgari handbags, and I don't have any in my collection, but I do like them in general. I just did not like their heart-shaped handbag. Moschino, I don't know how to pronounce that. So if I'm butchering, please forgive me. Please don't hate me because I'm doing it, but Moschino is also has a few heart-shaped handbags. I will insert them here for you to see their heart-shaped handbags. Which other house I have seen? Well, I know Kate Spade and Coach also have a heart-shaped. In fact, Kate Spade, I'm really looking at the Kate Spade one right now. I'm this close on getting it. So in the future you might see it in my videos coming out because I'm really like, yeah, I'm 99% positive that I'll be getting that handbag. The heart-shaped bag from Kate Spade is very similar to the Prada one, so that's the only thing that is holding me back, because if I eventually get the Prada one, then I don't think I would want to have the Kate Spade as well because they're very, very similar. So I'm just kind of like thinking about it, but I really like the Kate Spade. Plus the price, come on, the price, it's amazing. So I am considering that one. The Coach one is also beautiful, really beautiful handbag as well. Dior, also for their Dior Amour, they also came out with a heart pouch. It was not a heart-shaped handbag, but it was a little pouch from the Caro collection. And in fact, when it came out because I think it came out in November, I was like, oh my God, I have to have that bag. That is my bag because, well, my name is Carolina, and if like, well, people in Spanish call me Caro or Carito. So Caro, Dior Caro, in a heart shape in red, like it called me so bad. I was like, I need to have that bag. That bag is meant to be for me. But no, I actually did not even inquire about it. But yeah, what I did inquire in Dior, it's not a heart shaped handbag per se, but it was actually the micro lady Dior. And the canache, instead of being like the square or the kind of like the symbol of the canache, they were actually heart shaped, and it was beautiful. It was a gold one and it was beautiful. I didn't see it in person, but I did call my essay, well, I did call Dior, And I was like, do you guys have this handbag? And they were like, it's completely sold out in Canada. And I'm like, no. Like, that's one that I was really, really into it. Like, it was beautiful. I loved the idea. Because when they came with the Dior Amour, they only had the white Lady Dior and the red Lady Dior with the heart shape instead of the canache. But I did not love them in those colors, and I did not like that it had like, I don't know, it was beautiful, but it didn't really like attract me to go out of my way to actually inquire about it. While the micro one that was in gold, oh, so beautiful, like so beautiful. That's a handbag that I'm like, oh, I wish I could find it, because I also love it, love it. And like that, well, now that I'm talking about this, like, because that Lady Dior again was not a heart shape, there are many houses that actually have had like their plain handbags, but they have just inserted like a heart shape symbols or like stamps or prints in their handbags with hearts. So the heart shape in general has been around the luxury houses for many years, and I don't think it's something that is gonna fade away. So if you're actually thinking about, like, if you do love this trend and you do love the heart shape handbag, but you're afraid because it might be a trend, that it might be like trendy this year, but not in the future, to be honest, I would say go for it. If you love it, go for it, rock it. I don't think it's something that is gonna get outdated, to be honest, because especially if you like it and you have confidence to wear it, you do it. Like, you do it and you will do great. If you're thinking about the resale price, then my recommendation would be buy the Chanel one, because like in terms of investment, as many people know, Chanel is the house that, well, one of the houses that holds its price the most. And if Louis Vuitton has been able to hold their heart-shaped bag price quite up in the resale market, I'm pretty sure Chanel can do it as well. In my opinion, that's my opinion. In fact, I do want to get the Chanel heart-shaped handbag. I am in the list, so yes. Yeah, so again, I am here for this trend. I love this trend. I think it's an amazing trend. I'm hoping to get my hands on one of these handbags, and if I do, you'll probably see an unboxing coming up soon. But yeah, let's see what happens. I don't want to get my hopes up too high, but crossing fingers, I'm putting it out there in the universe that I do want that handbag. And just to show you guys, I do actually own a heart-shaped handbag. So I do love this trend. Like, I have had this handbag for over 2 years. This is of course not a designer handbag or anything. This actually, I just bought it in the streets of Cartagena in Colombia, and I love this handbag. I take it with me to every trip, and it just gives such a romanticism add on to my outfits that I truly do love this handbag. So I do love the trend. I love everything heart-shaped, so I'm here for it. And yeah, so this is it. This is my point of view. I would love to hear your point of view on what are your thoughts about this heart-shaped bag trend. If it's not the same as mine, it's okay. Like, we all are different and we all have our own opinions, but I would love to know what are your opinions on why you do not like it, or why you like it. Like, maybe you also have a few other opinions on what you think about this heart-shaped bag trend. So yeah, so this is for it for today, and I will see you on my next episode. Thank you so much for coming up and spending this time. I actually ended up being a really chatty video. I thought it was gonna be just like, oh, just talk a little bit about handbags and that's it, but no, I actually ended up talking a lot. So I'm sorry about that. But thank you again for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Adios, bye.